game. And Georgia State there in the blue will control the basketball to start the game here from the First National Bank Arena, Jonesboro, Arkansas. Great to be with you. Sunbelt Conference action. For three, won't go by Wilson.
One warning per team.
Now Georgia State's going to press.
They're going to press 94 feet, make or miss, and try and take you out of your offense.
Eggleston getting the start tonight for Arkansas State.
Well, they've got their best ball handling unit out there to start the game. Eggleston, a good slasher against pressure.
Eggleston will take the shot from the corner, won't go. Matthews battling for the rebound, but pulled away by Jones. This is Justin Roberts for Georgia State. Sends it out to the side. Good look inside. And the basket goes for Joe Jones, the freshman. Rich, important for Arkansas State, as poorly as they've shot the basketball the last two games, to have some early success tonight.
They must regain the confidence. Confidence is such a fragile thing. And a tough shot by J.J. Matthews.
Quickly down to the other end. Ball knocked loose, and Eaton comes away with it. Matthews tied up inside, and they take the basketball away from him. Nice job defensively by Kane Williams. And quickly down to the other end, the miss by Jones, and a whistle. And that's 11th in the nation in that category.
And this is a much different Georgia State team than a year ago when Ron Hunter was the head coach and they played a matchup zone. Rob Lanier has brought in a man-to-man mentality a la his mentor, Rick Barnes.
Fields and Eggleston working. And Eggleston 70-67 and had a chance near their head coach. That was a game they were down by 10 with 2 minutes left to go.
We've talked about Arkansas State coming from behind. Georgia State has the same catch-up ability.
Well, the field free throws by Fields, tied up here at 2. So what about Eggleston in the starting lineup tonight, Rich?
Well, he gives them, as we talked about,
blocked by Matthews.
Another ball handler, but he's also a very good defender.
Fields can't finish at the rim, and Fields now gets it back. Cush on the baseline, and the whistle. 11 points, 5 rebounds a game. Leads the team in blocks. And
just hasn't been able to find his shooting stroke, but he is so valuable doing other things. We see the steal, makes the pass.
And 4 points from the free throw line already tonight, Rich. They've been living there for the last couple of games.
That's why they're number 3 in the country in free throw rate.
4-2 Arkansas State with the lead. 25 Jalen Thomas now in the game. Allen misses it, air ball, and Eggleston the rebound. Fields to Eggleston, and traveling.
Is no blow-bys. Keep the ball in front of you and make them shoot the ball from the perimeter, and then make sure you block out, because this is a very good rebounding team in Georgia State. And draw the foul.
Kane Williams, 2.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 4.6 assists a game.
And Williams is one of those guys who played on their 2 NCAA tournament teams, and they've got a number of juniors and seniors on this Georgia State team, but not with much playing experience. So Rob Lanier basically starting from scratch.
Tough pull-up shot there by Fields. Eggleston trying.
Rob Lanier pleading his case with Randy Heinerman.
Matthews thought about it and can't get it. But only 35% from the floor.
Well, the point of emphasis this year is get the ball inside, whether it's.
So Matthews now with one more. In and out, Cush, and the follow. Great job by J.B. Cush. 7-4 Arkansas State. Roberts gets the bounce.
That was terrific ball movement. Inside out, Jalen Thomas. Excellent pass.
Eaton. Brevard in there right now. Matthews. Now he goes inside. And the finish.
Matthews showing much more patience this evening than he did over the weekend. More in rhythm on the last two possessions.
9-6, Arkansas State with the lead here. Roberts. The runner won't go. Matthews the rebound. Eaton now. Arkansas State with the numbers. The scoop won't go. That's been the problem for Arkansas State the last couple of games. They're getting to the rim. They've got to finish. Chris Clerkley has checked into the game for Georgia State. And the violation.
Big defense. Communication on the out of bounds play.
Eaton got a wide open look there. Can't get it to go. And quickly now to the other end. This is Wilson. And in. Damon Wilson, the senior from Atlanta.
A long shot creates a long rebound in the run out by Wilson.
Fields running the show for Arkansas State, the freshman. There's Brevard. Johnson in there now. Fields will take the deep three. Hits! Caleb Fields. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists a game for this freshman from Lewisburg, Tennessee. And it's a 12-8 lead for Arkansas State.
Fields is the one bright spot from the three-point line in conference play, shooting 57%. How about Ivory?
How about Cavante Ivory right there? Well, with that three-pointer, equals his season average. 1-point game. Bounce pass inside to Matthews.
The double team, and it created a long run back for Clerkley. And because of that, J.J. Matthews able to get a couple of free throws.
Sorry about that, we got to it.
And Matthews with the second one. So he's got 5 points and a couple of rebounds here in the early going. And it's 14-11 3-point lead for the Red Wolves. It's Clerkley down low.
And Clerkley, the lone senior on this Georgia State team.
Third straight home game for Arkansas State. They've lost the first two after getting a 2-0 start in conference. So this would be a huge win for them as they play a number of road games here in the upcoming weeks.
Absolutely right, Roger. It's very important to protect home court advantage. And after dropping the first two, you become like a salmon swimming upstream. So this is very, very important.
And the whistle.
That was one of the things that Coach Lanier lamented during their shoot-around to us, that every team they play gets into the bonus first. They have to.
So Matthews 4 out of 5 now at the free throw line. And make it.
The old adage, Roger, press a pressing team, and it has taken Georgia State out of their offense just because it's taken them 8 to 9 seconds to get over half court.
Allen guarded by Willis, and the Jumper from the side, and Corey Allen, their leading scorer at 15 points a game, makes the shot. And it's a 1-point game. 12:25 left to go first half here from Jonesboro. That's Jackson, the freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Fields, also a freshman. Johnson. Tied up.
You've got to try and protect the ball and create some space.
Tough shot right there.
My pet peeve, never foul the jump shooter, and he talked about it with us. That
here we go again. This has been a free throw shoot at Texas State the other night when they couldn't hit a basket to start the second half.
Well, they went the first 10 minutes without a basket.
Strong move all the way inside, won't go. And Arkansas State comes away with it. Here comes Fields, the left hand, and in.
Caleb Fields gets to the basket as well as anybody in the Sun Belt. And a very good use of his left hand.
11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists a game for that freshman. Drive to the basket, won't go for Wilson, and Fields now. Oh, no look pass to Brevard, and count it! Of the Arkansas State team, 11 of 12 so far tonight. Rich at the free throw line. And he completed it. the jinx. Kush back in the game for Arkansas State. 23-15, 8-point lead is the biggest lead. And 11:15 left to go first half.
Arkansas State shows matchup zone for the first time this evening. To Georgia State, swing the ball, looking for a shoot
three
over.
by Nelson Phillips. Eggleston, Kush, Fields, Jackson, and Willis.
And for the first time tonight, Georgia State is back into a zone. Rob Lanier trying to change defenses to keep the ball out of the interior.
Nice pass to Eggleston from Kush. Got Eggleston! (25-18).
And on that made three, they switch back into man-to-man.
Oh, great pass inside to Thomas. Can't finish, but gets the rebound. Phillips with a terrific look right there.
He really threaded the needle.
Yeah. Roberts able to get rid of it. Step back three. Got it. Wow, what a shot right there by Nelson Phillips.
Phillips giving him a spark off the bench.
6 points, right at his season average. Jackson in the lane, left hand, won't go. Kush got pushed there as Wilson got the rebound.
And Nelson Phillips is on fire.
He is. And it's a 2-point game. Eggleston for three. Might have been partially blocked. Williams at the other end.
Ball make or miss.
And Williams, he can score, rebound.
And not only is he a trick kids, he's the one they look to.
So it didn't take long for Georgia State to erase that 8-point lead, and we're tied for the third time. All tied up at 26, 9 minutes left to go first half here. Kush turns down the three, goes inside to Matthews, bounce past the Fields, the left hand.
This is a terrific look by Matthews. Great cut by Fields.
Roberts now driving down the lane. And Allen will set things up. Wilson guarded by Kush. Inside and in. Boy, Damon Wilson. Terrific job right there, driving to the basket.
Wilson, a Pittsburgh transfer from Atlanta, wanted to come back home. Rob Lanier is happy that he did.
Got a number of transfers on this Georgia State team. Fields back out to Eaton. Johnson. 6 to shoot. Fields inside, won't go. Matthews, offensive board. Still can't get it to go, and finally pulled away by Thomas. And count it. So Wilson at the line to complete the three-point play. He's their leading.
Beck, his sister, plays at North Carolina State.
A lot of pressure right now, full court by Georgia State. And Fields, an errant pass, and Johnson, 2. Been a nice addition to the team this year, averaging over 8 points.
Home, play in front of his family. His father, a longtime high school coach in Memphis.
Ivory in trouble. Finally able to get the basketball to Allen. 8 to shoot.
Up on the ball screen. Instead of standing straight up, Allen puts his shoulder down, creates the contact.
Roberts and the drive. So Roberts working against Caleb Fields there. And that gives Georgia State a 3-point lead as Eaton now to the corner. Johnson for 3, won't go, and Fields comes away with it. Kush on the baseline. Eaton for 3, won't go.
Good ball movement, Roger. No payoff.
In and out, won't go for Ivory. And Johnson, the bounce pass to Eaton, the left hand.
Or throw it into the post. There. Chance for a couple of free throws, inch a little closer.
Brevard back in the game for Arkansas State. Missed that one. And Jalen Thomas able to pull it in.
Back into the matchup zone on the missed free throw.
Roberts looking side to Ivory now. 6 to shoot, and Roberts, he's been able to do that a couple of times with Fields guarding him. And now Eaton, and in.
Eaton loves to go to that left hand. Very proficient at it. Right now, neither team able to keep their opponent in front of them.
Turnaround, fall away shot won't go for Wilson, and here comes Fields. And the reach-in foul by Damon Wilson. So Matthews so far 5 of 6 at the free throw line. 7 points, 3 rebounds, and free throw line. Both.
Well, Matthews, who had struggled at the foul line in conference play at 55%, looking very sharp this evening.
Tied at 35. 5:15 left to go first half.
They're back in the matchup zone. You got to find Phillips.
Wilson for 3. How smooth was that?
And Wilson, 47% three-point shooter.
38-35, and the deflection and the steal there by Williams, and it. So Kane Williams.
That is what Georgia State is so good at, getting a hand in the passing lane.
They either make the steal or get a deflection, right?
And that's what they're looking at. How many deflections can they get? Turn them into offense.
Brevard, tough shot there, can't get it to go, and Georgia State comes away with it. Williams, great fake right there. For 3, won't go, loose ball. battle underneath. And Fields comes away with it. Quickly to Eaton. Brevard back to Eaton. The miss. And Johnson comes away with it. Eaton for three. Can't get it to go.
I'm getting tired just watching it, Raj. I tell you, these two teams are playing at a very, very intense level. You can see Wilson a little winded.
5-point lead for Georgia State. 3:35 remaining. First half here from Jonesboro. Sun Belt Conference action. In the corner, Phillips can't get that one. But Williams able to come up with it and get the layup. And now it's a 7-point lead for Georgia State. 42-35. Matthews working inside. Johnson for three. He just can't find the range.
He certainly can. Wide open look. Usually makes that. Terrific pass by Fields.
Ball knocked away. Great job by Brevard. Here comes Fields. Count it.
Oh. Going to call the charge to the official.
Second foul on Caleb Fields, so he'll sit down. Willis in there now. 2:40 left to go first half. Phillips all the way to the basket. Phillips made the first, the biggest lead of the night for Georgia State. Arkansas State has led by as many as 8 in the first half.
Well, Eggleston got an extended rest on the bench because he picked up his second foul. Coach Mike Bellato needs some offensive firepower. He's got Eggleston back in the game. And the matchup zone has really slowed Arkansas State down in the half court.
Nice job by J.B. Kush on the baseline. Phillips driving to the basket. Good defense by Kush right there.
Nice job of cutting him off. Not giving him an angle to the rim.
2 minutes left to go first half. Nice look inside, and the basket by Nelson Phillips.
And looking at high post area.
Eggleston has it knocked loose by Phillips. Quickly to the other end. Oh, what a shot. What a shot by Cavante Ivory.
Ivory able to absorb the contact and get the finish.
It's an 11-point lead for Georgia State.
And Rob Lanier, primarily a man-to-man defensive coach, but he's dealing with a number of returners who made a living for Ron Hunter playing matchup zone.
Kush can't get it to go. The rebound by Ivory. Ball knocked loose, and here comes Arkansas State. Eaton has it taken away.
Plant the seed.
Yeah.
Don't want to argue him just yet. Called the foul on Roberts. It was the trail defender who actually hit.
Arkansas State, 19 of 21 from the free throw line. Phillips with the good pass.
Hold on to the rim so that you come down, say, the century mark. Big possession for Arkansas State if they can get a score and stem the tide. Stop the
Matthews
bleeding.
really battling inside. Good defensive pressure by Georgia State, and Ivory with the finish.
Terrific anticipation,
yeah.
Roger.
Willis for three, can't get it to go. Eggleston.
The tempo of this game.
No question about it. Justin Roberts. Step back. Won't go. Loose ball, and Georgia State to inbound the ball to start the second half. All right, adjustments, Rich.
Keep the ball in front of you. Get back on the defensive end after a make or miss, because Georgia State's going to push the ball every chance they get. And if you're Georgia State, just keep attacking.
55-41.
Rob Lanier wanted his team to dictate the pace. They were successful in doing.
Goodness.
It is signaling that you no longer have a problem.
13-point lead.
That's also Eggleston's third foul. Keep an eye on that.
Shot from the corner and won't go. The miss there by Allen, and Fields quickly to the other end with Eaton, and now Eggleston going inside. Can't get it to go, battling underneath. Back in the game.
Coach Mike Volato trying to manage Eggleston's fouls.
Matthews had to make a couple of twists and turns, but he finally got the basket.
Well, that's a difference from a year ago. A year ago, he would have traveled or shot it off balance. This year, he regains his balance, took his time, paid off.
Talking to the official over at midcourt, and 12 points and make it 13 now for Williams. 58-45. Inside to Matthews. Couple of fakes and in.
Once again, Matthews gathers himself. He's not in a hurry. And just like we started the game with Arkansas State, they went inside and were very effective.
Matthews with 13 points now. Roberts skip pass over to Allen in the corner. Inside to Jones. Jump hook and in. Jones, 6'9" freshman.
He is a good-looking freshman.
And whistle away from the ball.
Replaced by another freshman post guy, Jalen Thomas.
Brevard and steals with 32 on the year. Brevard misses. And Brevard makes the. So Williams with 13 points and Phillips with 13 points to lead the way for Georgia State. Ball bounced over into the corner. And now a 3-second violation.
Over.
Five of 10 wins after trailing by 8 for Arkansas State. Willis, the floater on the side.
To the very end, they almost pulled out the win the other night against Texas State. It cut it to 10 with 2 minutes to go, with a shot to win it at the end.
Points at the free throw line tonight. (60-49). 17 left to go here from Jonesboro. 8 to shoot, and a whistle out front.
Save that foul if you would.
All right, we've got it. Let's get back.
Roberts won't go, and Brevard the rebound. Eaton quickly to the other end. Willis, boy, Matthews was really
wide
good
open.
position down there.
Terrific job of posting up. Didn't see him.
Fields can't get it to go. Matthews the offensive board.
Head fake. Gets his defender up in the air.
.11-point lead for Georgia State. Willis from the corner for three. Can't get it to go, and a whistle.
Elbow, but they looked at it again, and just a common foul. Off balance, steps into the backcourt.
.11 lead for Georgia State. And Rob Lanier over in the Georgia State bench, what was happening. But that is the second 3-second violation that's been called tonight.
And Georgia State back into that matchup zone for the first time in the second half. It was very effective in the first half.
Matthews working down low. He's got 13 points tonight. Eaton inside, back to Willis for 3.
Certainly did. And he's a young man who has spent a lot of hours in the gym over the last couple of years trying to improve his shot.
And just the third 3 for Arkansas State tonight. They're 3 out of 12. Drive inside, Brevard with the block. Now, welcome back. There was some confusion potentially going to television timeout, but in the meantime, while we were away, a basket and a 3-point play, and 63-52 now.
Damon Wilson drilled the baseline jumper and converted the 3-point play.
Side to Matthews. Finds Johnson, who's in the game, wide open. Johnson for 3. Finally! Williams, nice dish, and Thomas.
Roger, the pace has slowed down here in the second half, which is the defense, and Johnson buries the 3.
Ten-point lead. Williams, Thomas.
Jalen Thomas at 15 feet, not one of their better 15 feet shooters, but takes a big guy off the offensive glass. You can hear everybody on the bench for Georgia State yelling shooter when it goes into Johnson's hands.
Willis!
They better start yelling shooter when it goes to Willis's hands.
65-58. So after struggling from 3-point land, all of a sudden, Rich, Arkansas State's made 3.
The lid has been officially taken off.
Drive inside, Thomas
buries that 3.
Thomas.
Better freshman big men in this conference, originally committed to Warren, the assistant, came to Georgia State. He brought him with, and I think Rob Lanier's happy to have him.
Makes his second one.
Now, interesting to note, Roger, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
They stay in the matchup zone even though they've given up a couple of 3s.
Willis finds Brevard in the lane, and in! And we've got a 6-point game with 13-15 left to go.
And that's what happens when you have a team that hasn't played a lot of zone. You make a couple of 3s, it stretches the defense and opens up the interior.
Williams, good look for 3. Can't get it, but Nelson Phillips able to chase down the rebound. There's a deep 3, and it won't go, but wow!
How about
Phillips came flying through after the miss there by Allen, and then an offensive foul.
Still not sure why Caleb Fields lets the ball roll.
Well, just always precious seconds, right? Just never know when you're going to need that time. Johnson has the ball knocked loose over team, not just offense, but defense. You know,
the intensity, the focus, the rotation has been outstanding.
Willis has hit his last 2 threes. 3 to shoot. The scoop. .88% free throw shooter. on the season. Makes them both.
Back in the game with 3 fouls. Mike Bellato able to manage his players' foul trouble.
4-point game with 12 minutes left to go. Georgia State, one-time 13-point lead, has been cut to 4 by Arkansas State.
Well, the switch to the matchup zone has prevented
Ivory with
dribble
the miss,
drive.
but wow, he gets his own rebound.
What did Roy Williams used to say? It's the want to in rebounding. I think Ivory wanted it a little bit more.
Matthews. And in. Season high was 19 against Idaho earlier this year. Phillips thought about it from three-point land. Will send it to the corner. Won't go. The rebound with Eggleston to Fields. Gosh, is he quick. Change of direction there.
The ability to get away from the defender.
Going to the basket and in. 2-point game, 68-66.
Now, this is the type of half-court game that Mike Bellato wants.
And the turnover. Eggleston, the finish.
Much better job of getting back on defense and made Georgia State play in the half court.
It was 63-52 Georgia State at the 15:30 mark. 10:06 left to go right now. And we're tied. And another loose ball, and Ark comes up with it. Fields back to Johnson. He'll take the three. Air ball.
That one may have slipped.
Thomas, and won't go. He gets his own miss. Tied up.
Matchup zone has forced Georgia State to play on the perimeter in the half court.
Roberts for three, won't go. Nice job keeping the ball alive by Georgia State, and they still maintain it. Roberts again, and finally gets it to go. 70-68. Joe Jones back in the game for Georgia State. Fields, Willis, Johnson. Now, double team there on Matthews. Matthews swings it. Eggleston comes away with it, and the foul is going to be called on Eggleston. Will be shooting 1-1 as Cush returns to the game and misses the first one. In this half, Arkansas State shooting 71% from the floor, and Georgia State just 35, Rich.
Well, it's the defense. It's kept the ball on the perimeter.
There's the ball. Cush finds it. Gets it to Fields, who drops it back to Johnson. There's Eggleston, and they count. Missed it.
That is a big turn of events.
So after making all their free throws in the first half, they've struggled now at the free throw line in the second half. Wilson thought about going baseline. 8 to shoot. Allen. The three. And Wilson's got 16 and 7 rebounds. And it's a 5-point lead. Fields. They say now with 10 team fouls. There you go.
Bonus before they do.
He's got 11 points right on his season average. 4 rebounds and 6 assists for the freshman. 3-point game.
So the key for Arkansas State, again, even though they're in a matchup zone, they have to keep the ball in front of them so it's one-on-one action.
8 to shoot. Oh man, Damon Wilson. Oh, he's got 19 to go along with 7 boards. 76-70. Matthews draws the foul.
Mike Bellato told us earlier today that Matthews has to be more of a presence, and he certainly has done that here this evening.
Now the second for Matthews. Georgia State leads by 6. And missed them both, but makes it.
Gives him a chance for full court pressure and takes some time off the shot clock before they get into their half court set. Again, if you're Arkansas State, even though you're in zone, it's still man-to-man principles. Keep the ball in front of you, gap the driving lanes on defense.
Ivory and in. Vontae Ivory with 11 points, season average is 3, and Caleb Fields.
It's been a big spark here in the second half off the bench. A couple of rebounds, a couple of baskets.
78-71. The game was tied at 68, and since that time, Georgia State's taken control.
Makes a couple of threes to give them the working margin.
Eggleston hits the first one. He's got 10 forced. Got his first start tonight. Misses the second one. 6-point lead for Georgia State. 6 minutes left to go. Trying to go the lob inside. Oh, and Ivory was in the right place at the right time.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky.
80-72.
Well, Ivory, though, has showed tremendous offensive rebound effort. Paid off.
Eaton trying to go inside to Brevard. Ball knocked loose.
Well, it was terrific defense, but Jones able to get a finger on it, tip it to Ivory.
And they're going to call a foul on Caleb State.
You're Arkansas State, you got to know where Wilson is.
8 to shoot. Phillips sends it to Damon Wilson. Can't get that three-pointer to go, and Eggleston comes away with it.
Good box out by Eaton on the long rebound.
Eggleston taking it inside. The tip, and Brevard.
A lot of players out there in the country that are going to turn down starting, but he did it for the betterment of his team.
And he was right.
Absolutely.
He was right.
That's a coach listening to his players. He's going to get a 10-second count.
Eaton steals. 80-76. 4-point lead for Georgia State. The shot.
Well, after that timeout, Arkansas State jumps in the press, gets a steal.
Just over 4 minutes left to go.
Stepbrother of the former Ohio State player, #1 draft pick a couple of years ago.
82-76. Matthews back in the game. Fields back out to Eggleston. Loses the basketball. Tie up possession arrow to
Arkansas State doing a much better job of taking care of the basketball.
There's Matthews. Now Fields will set things up. Johnson for three. Can't get it to go. Matthews the rebound. Eaton the pull-up. Got it. It's Eaton. Makes it a 4-point game.
Second shot opportunities a la J.J. Matthews.
A steal right there by Jerry Johnson Jr. Now Roberts to run the show. Roberts has got 4 fouls. Good look to Jones underneath from Williams, and Eggleston comes away with it. Matter of fact, Georgia State's got 4 players on the floor right now, all with 4 fouls.
Now the question is, how will they play on the defensive end? Will they still attack?
7 to shoot. Fields inside, can't get.
That's the shot you want if you're Arkansas State. Let him go.
Wilson, a 69% free throw shooter, has got 19 points and 8 rebounds on the night. Misses that one. Quickly to Fields at the other end. Now to Eaton. Eggleston taking it inside. Matthews the offensive board. And in!
That basket courtesy of strength coach James Diaz. The strength of J.J. Matthews.
82-80, 2-point lead for Georgia State. 2 minutes left to go here in Jonesboro. Seven to shoot. Roberts, pull up. Won't go. On the floor, and the Films. (84-80). Georgia State with a 4-point lead. 1:30 remaining.
Heads up play by Corey Allen. Keeping his head.
Eggleston gets his own miss. Going back.
A couple of things going on in there. In Georgia State, without their leader, Kane Williams, making sure they get on
this evening. That's a season high. And it's a 2-point ball game with 1:10 left to go.
This defense has been very effective of keeping Georgia State on the perimeter.
Roberts sends it back outside to Allen, knocked loose. Fields has got it. Eaton. Good save there by Caleb Fields. And Michael.
Look to see if they can get Eggleston with a defender closing out too fast and allowing him to put the ball on the floor.
Johnson for 3. Yes! The 8:54 mark. And to complete the four.
Georgia State playing without their point guard, Kane Williams, on this possession.
And Rob. That's Allen right there. The 3 won't go. Eggleston has.
And Eggleston, an excellent job blocking for the win on that last possession.
Them both, and it's a 4-point lead for Arkansas State. 10 seconds to go.
Got to get it off quick if you're Georgia State.
To the corner, Phillips hits the 3 with 3.4 remaining. And there's Eggleston. The finish!